folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Seated next to Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, this one featuring a couple of playoff teams from a season ago, back at it again in 2019.
And we both felt the confidence from both of these teams, right? They feel like they will be back in the playoffs again, but they shouldn't be overconfident. 7 teams last year made the playoffs that didn't make it the previous year, so you're not assured of going back year after year.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down, Mayfield. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he stopped immediately there. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield looking for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Certainly not what they wanted defensively. We're hoping to hold them to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the 3rd and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flipping field position and a flipping fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry. Now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly and that's intercepted. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the interception, Cousins, and his throw is incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Great job defensively. I think. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. How about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On 1st down, it's Hunt. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Darquez Denard there to make the tackle. On 2nd down, it's Hunt. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Alert! 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 Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that.
20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. 2nd time he's... To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And he completes it to Hunt. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it here with Hunt. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now this one complete to Robert Foster, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, 6. Pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
On first down, Drake pushes past him. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception. In the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. 3rd and long for Mayfield. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. Dumps it off to Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the field.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for the Saints. And even 50 yards. Mayfield looks to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kareem.
Mike. Mike. Down to lose one.
A first down throw for Cousins. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down. Cousins.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
On third down, Mixon. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 10. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this? And now look at him go. The 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Calvin Ridley, 81 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Partner, you know the real key is to...
Hey, pick your game up. Sponge. No.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'm going to run you over.
So a very tight... The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. Cousins from the gun on third. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
He won't go down. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Curtis Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season.
Ready? 53, Mike. I'm not ready.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Once again, they run with Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 3rd and long for Cousins. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Check 53, Mike. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Throwing, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is brought in at the 21. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They go play action. Mayfield. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll try to run with Hunt, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Ivory, his first touchdown.
To Hunt, 180.
Watch run.
First down, here's Cousins. Complete to Wright. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Bears on 3rd down, as bad as you can be, 0 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Cousins. He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Draw play, it's Eckler. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. It's Eckler again. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down, and it is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
180.
And the Saints, first down.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Mike. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Nick Vigil coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. This is taken at the 18. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Saints to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
180. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the run, this is Hunt. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, rolled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Set. 180. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. No. Off. One touch.
On 1st down, Hunt. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Chuck.
To Hunt. 180. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Check pass.
Cousins on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Saints,